Hey, it's another Comic Corner. This week, one of the comics was sold out that I had asked to order and came in. So I am the proud owner of Army of Darkness versus Hack and Slash. It's got a kind of a interesting cover there. So I haven't read it. And I'm not sure if it's a one-shot or if there's more. But either way, I collect both of those series, so it's not a big deal. On the downside, my comic book guy was misshipped. One of the other issues that I was missing that was supposed to come in. So this issue of Harbinger number 15, I can't read because I'm missing the one before it, which I was supposed to get. So hopefully it'll come in next week, but I don't even know if I'm going in next week because it's Fan Expo coming up, so I'll be busy. Next up is issue number 3 from season 10 of the X-Files. I'm loving it so far. You know what? I'm happy that the X-Files is continuing. Yes, I know it's in comic book form, but I think one of the great things about comics and what has been happening lately is all of those shows that you came to love on television that got canceled because, you know what, it costs a lot of money to make a television program. So if they're not making that money back and there's not enough people watching it, then it gets pulled, as we all know. So that leaves us as fans wanting. And the nice thing about comics is you can at least tell the stories that you wanted to tell, or if you didn't have any other stories, you can tell more stories that you're making up. Just do it, and it doesn't cost nearly as much to do the comics as it would to shoot actual episodes of a television series. So, hey, we get something, they get something. Everybody seems somewhat happy. I admit I'd rather have a television version. Because that's what it is. It's a television show, but I will take what I can get. So, I mean, Buffy, there was some Buffy stuff that came out. I think Angel had some stuff. I'm reading the X-Files one, obviously, and Jericho, both of which were television shows that continued on in comic book form. The nice thing with, the X-Files, I don't know that there was a season 10 planned. Whatever, I could be wrong. If you know, let me know down in the comments below. But for all I know, this is just cashing in on the X-Files franchise by certain individuals. But the Jericho was one of those things where the television show wasn't great, but I liked the premise behind it, and I wanted to see this story unfold. And it got canceled early, and then came back, and so they tried and cram as much as possible they could into the second season that they had, and hoped for renewals and to keep the story going so it could be told. But it never really got finished. There were they told a lot, and they progressed the story, but they never got to any real conclusion. And as such, fans of the show, and those of us who weren't real fans but were interested in the story, never got satisfaction. So when it comes to stories like that, or television shows, having them come out in comic book form, be it the Jericho series, it takes a while for those issues to come out. So obviously, not a lot of people have really latched on to that and reading them, but. Yeah, I'm just happy that hopefully, fingers crossed, they will actually be able to finish the Jericho story, and I'll have some resolution. Because right now, I want to know what happens. Next up, in terms of comics, Bright Pink stands out on the shelf. Number 6 of G.I. Joe Special Missions, all about the Dreadnoughts in Zartan. So, interesting. New characters and such going on there. And finally, number 234. This is Spawn / Haunt. Now, I, you know what? I stopped collecting Spawn way long time ago. But when I saw that McFarlane was doing the covers again, I had to get it. He is probably my favorite comic book artist. I just love his style. I love it. Love the way he did the Hulk. Love the way he did Spider-Man, and then obviously Spider-Man with a cape. But yeah, I just love the way he draws. He is he's definitely my favorite. And I wish he would draw more, but obviously he's got an empire to run. So it's one of those reasons why I'm so happy that he is going to be at Fan Expo this year, which is a huge geek convention for those who don't know. So I'm sure you'll get a little bit of footage on this channel and probably every other channel I have a stake in eventually, but till then, I'll have to say adieu, because that's all the comics I got. I don't really have anything else to talk about comic related, so if you have any questions, down below. And if not, then I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed Comic Corner. Take care.